Thanks, Mark. Good morning. We're here for Marion County Board of Commissioners weekly meeting. It's Wednesday, May 4th, 2016 at 9 o'clock. And if you'll join us for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wow, I love doing that on Wednesday mornings with you. Thank you. So under public comment, we have Sue Bloom signed up to talk about her upcoming reappointment, I believe, to Children and Families. Sue, if you want to go over to the side here, and welcome.
Thank you.
It's great to have you with us this morning.
Great, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it, Commissioners. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to serve on the Marion County Children and Families Commission with an upcoming term. I believe it aligns quite nicely with the Boys and Girls Club of Salem, Marion, and Polk Counties' service to our youth in our community to help our kids grow and thrive and truly build a vision for themselves and become those caring and successful and contributing citizens to our community. So thank you for the opportunity.
It's great to have you. Commissioner?
Thank you, Sue, and I have worked with Sue for so long, and she is just absolutely outstanding and really pleased that she's in her new role. Tim Sinatra served very faithfully as a commission member, and actually I think he co-chaired our Youth Development Council,
Yes,
it was
he did.
called, for several years. So Sue is actually being appointed to the spot that was vacated by Tim when he moved, and Sue is now in the directorship of the Boys and Girls Club. Just wanted to let you know we have a Youth Resources Action Team that we've started, and it would be great if the Boys and Girls Club had representation on that, whether it's you or someone that you assign.
We'd be honored to be a part of that.
To do that, and we're working on the three things. We're working on the family checkup, and you went to that orientation that we had, some collaborative grant writing, particularly looking at the Youth Development Council I know Tim served on, and seeing what we can do as a community to maybe broaden that collective impact. And then the third area is youth employment, which I know Boys and Girls Club is very interested in. So those are our
Absolutely.
3 priorities this year.
Fantastic. That aligns very well with our mission, so
Yeah.
thank you.
Sure.
Well, I wanted to talk to you because it seems like your name comes up doing good things as long as I've been around here and everything. And Boys and Girls Club, anything particular off the top of your head, good or bad, that you're working on?
That are bad?
Well, no, don't do that.
Working on some bad things there, right?
The things that Janet just mentioned, we're very focused on the academic success of our youth and really doing a deeper dive into how we can better align our after-school and summer programs to ensure that our kids are getting those additional supports for their academic success. Teen workforce development is a huge component of our work through our T3 Training Teens for Tomorrow program. And so providing additional opportunities for our kids, not just to be trained and have work experience in our clubs, but a broader opportunity within the community for our kids to have those work experiences, whether it's job shadows, internships, those kind of things. So really our focus is providing all of our youth at all the levels, first grade through seniors in high school, the opportunity to look at what opportunities are, to have experiences in different science, technology, engineering, and math, start to align those with careers and what that education might look like if they're test driving a career. Say, I'll give you a quick example. We have a 3D printer, and bringing in somebody that is skilled in CAD design and showing those kids, yes, they're building this really cool little 3D, monster from their CAD design that they built. But then talking with that expert volunteer and that expert volunteer in CAD design saying, if you're interested in this is the kind of coursework you need to do in high school and post-secondary. And these are the kinds of jobs that you can get with that education. So really just broadening our kids' vision of what's possible is our focus.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
How many kids are involved in the programs you
So we serve over 10,000 youth per year, and in our 8 sites within Marion and Polk counties, we serve a little over 600 kids per day. And that's, again, first grade through seniors in high school.
Well, that's touching a lot of lives, and good for you.
Yes, thank you very much. It's good work.
Yeah, thank you, Sue. You brought up a couple things. How does your teen workforce intersect with Insight and what they do? That's one question maybe you can share with us. And then also, does it interact with the CTE career technical
Okay.
stuff? I
Yes,
think I used to
in
use-
regard to Insight, we focus on in-school youth at the Boys and Girls Club, and the bulk of Insight's focus is now on out-of-school youth, so those priority and opportunity youth. So, we're touching that other side of the youth that are in school, but still have those barriers to employment. We've partnered with Insight and Tony Frazier's team for many years and have a lot of great alignment and partnership with them. In regard to funding, we have focused on the Youth Development Council, the state level funding for T3, and our teen workforce program, as well as our middle school kind of coming up into that workforce training program. And then CTE, we don't directly align with CTE, but we do have a variety of programs within our teen workforce training that provide our kids those hands-on opportunities. For instance, last year we worked with the Dalkeys, Dalkey Construction, and we had a group of teens that went through a construction apprenticeship class with them and gained a certificate at the end of that training, so that they were job ready in those basic construction skills. So we're looking at how we can continue to grow those types of things that support what they're doing in CTE, but it has a little bit of a different feel to it within the club structure.
And I guess for those people watching, I said CTE, Career Technical Education Center. So that's
Yes,
what we're
which is a
talking about.
fantastic resource for our community.
Before I go to you, Commissioner, one of the things I learned on my last trip to Washington, D.C., though, is that, and you talked about the Insight relationship in school versus out of school, that I did learn that if there is a student who is out of school and gets in the program and then goes back to school, the funds continue with that person too, as well.
Okay,
So-
which is great,
yeah.
which is great.
And we're gonna have a discussion up here with Tony coming up and saying, is that the practice we're having in Marion County or in the tri-counties that we cover? So, go
I
ahead.
just want to say that is why the Commission Youth Resources Action Team chose to focus on youth employment because of this in-school, out-of-school issue. And I remember saying, well, isn't Insight kind of the group that's bringing everyone together? Do we need to duplicate that? And the answer was really no, they're focused on this.
Right.
And there's kind of a big gap in terms of who's focusing on the whole, and so that the commission could play that role. So the information that you got when you were in DC that you shared with us, I think is going to be really important for us. But I think Insight will play a role, but we need to have all of the different nonprofits together. And I think the commission can help bring that together
Yeah,
too, so.
because we all have, well, capacity is an issue, but we all have a different focus. So some of the programs in our community do focus on out-of-school youth and those more disengaged youth, whereas we're focused on that intervention side and prevention side, so keeping them in school and providing them those opportunities,
Yeah.
so.
But the point I was making with this is once they get back on track,
Which is-
and we want to make sure that we don't have that perception that
Right.
eligibility goes away, so.
Yeah, that was
That's
great
great.
to me.
And the other thing I wanted to say is last night I went to the SEDCOR presentation for Darren from Google. Were you there last night?
I was not there.
His last quote when he closed was, "We are all a lot more capable than we are led to believe." And that's what you were saying about having those kids see what they possibly could do
Absolutely.
in life.
Absolutely. We're just opening doors for them and giving them experiences, and they can be excited about it or choose something else, but we're enabling them to really broaden their vision of what's
Yeah.
possible. So,
Thank you for your work.
thank you.
Anything else?
Nope.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Good work. Okay, so we are on the consent calendar, and I believe, Commissioner, you were gonna,
Yes, Chair Cameron, I'd like to, first of all, we need to add an item because of a notice complication, but we need to add an item for a public hearing, and it just, that schedules a public hearing for a zone change comprehensive plan, case 15001 Coastal Forest Products, clerk's file 5704, and that'll be set for, I assume, 9:30 on May 18th, 2016, and then I'd make a motion that we approve adding that to the consent calendar and approving the consent calendar. So the rest of the items on that this morning under community service.
Do we want to take that one motion to add it to the consent calendar first? Oh, it's all in one. Okay,
Do we
great.
remove this item then from the agenda when we do that, or do we just not do it?
We just don't do it, that
Okay.
has been canceled.
All right.
Okay.
So I'll continue under community services. We approve an order that appoints Sue Bloom, who we just visited with, to the Marion County Children and Families Commission for a term ending January 31st, 2018. Finance, approve the proposed list of tax foreclosed real property be sold at public auction on June 23rd, 2016 at 10 o'clock. Health, approve amendment number 5 to the contract for services with Salem Hospital to extend through May 30th, 2016 and add $6,554.52 in funding. We approve an order setting a public hearing date to consider the ambulance service area administrator's recommendation regarding transfer of ASA number 7 for May 18th, 2016, that's Detroit. And information technology, approve the purchase order from the state price agreement number 2590 with SHI International Corporation for $960,771.57 for Oracle software licenses and support maintenance renewal through May 31st, 2021.
And I will second the motion to add the coastal forest products land use hearing to the agenda with a hearing date of May 18th. And then I will also second the motion to approve that item and all the rest of the consent items as they've been read.
Okay, we have a motion and a second or two motions and 2 seconds. Never had that happen before, but I think we just did it under one motion. However it comes out.
I tried.
However it comes out in the minutes in the meeting. I'm sure Christie will have it correct. Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye?
Aye.
Okay, so that is done. And
And Sue is officially on the commission now.
we have one, congratulations and thank you. Through 18, I think it is, right? January 31st of 2018.
At least.
Yeah, I was saying it's a lifetime.
For this term. Okay, so we are on action items, contract review board, consider a waiver of 2 minor informalities for the request for proposal for Oracle Advanced Benefits Consulting. Camber is here. Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners, members of the board. My name is Camber Schlag. I'm the Contracts and Procurement Manager in the Finance Department, and I am before you today to seek approval for a waiver of a minor informality. Business Services issued a request for proposals for Oracle Advanced Benefits Consulting on Tuesday, April 5th, 2016. The RFP closing deadline was Wednesday, April 20th, 2016 at 4:00 p.m. The county received 2 proposals in response to this RFP. In preliminary review by the department contract specialist, it was discovered that both of the proposals contained minor informalities. The first was Info Semantics Incorporated did not sign the original copy of their proposal in blue ink as required in section B12 under proposal submission requirements. Application Software Technology Corporation did not include a signed Attachment B Trade Secrets form as required under Section 5 Attachment and Exhibits A RFP Mandatory Submission Forms. Application Software Technology Corporation was notified of the minor informality and was asked to review and submit the required form. The firm provided the trade secrets form indicating that the proposal contained no trade secrets. If the county does not waive these minor informalities, the proposers will be declared non-responsive and the county will have to cancel and reissue the RFP for Oracle Advanced Benefiting Consulting. If the county shall allow the offer to correct and with, pursuant to Marion County Public Contracting Rules, Section 20-0470, the county may waive or permit an offeror to correct a minor informality. A minor informality is a matter of form over substance. and is evident on the face of the offer. And that's all.
Questions for Camber?
Boy, we just seem to have a lot of these lately, don't we? So, no, I don't have any
It's
questions.
a busy time.
Right. I think we should just throw them all out and start over again.
Yeah, if we can't follow the rules, but I wonder if these tech companies don't know how to use paper and pen. Is that the issue?
Yeah, right. Well, blue ink, that's kind of hard to find too. So, Mr. Chair, I would move that the board waive. Now, we're operating under the Contract Review Board, right? So the
Oh,
contract.
yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't,
You did.
Right, so
okay.
the Contract Review Board would waive these two minor informalities for the request for proposals for Oracle Advanced Benefits Consulting. And as described.
I'll second it, but I wonder if we had to sign the order in black ink. I don't know, just feel sympathy for them.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 And we are done with that, and the commissioner will find a black pen, ink pen.
Thank you.
Just,
I have them.
you have one? Okay. Okay, so we've moved our public hearing, so we are done with our business for the day. I will read.
Excuse me, Chair. Just because Joe's here, maybe it would be good for everybody to understand how we notify people on hearings and who gets it, and not trying to put them on the spot, but what went wrong here and why we're rescheduling.
Okay,
If
very
you don't
good.
mind.
Joe, if you don't mind doing that for us? And for the people watching?
There's some very precise rules we have to follow for land use hearings. The notice area in this case would be 750 feet around the subject property. So everyone in that area was notified of the first hearing before the hearings officer that was held. Subsequent hearings, only the people who showed up and signed up that wanted notice get subsequent hearing notices. But the notice itself has to list the specific criteria that are being considered. In this case, we listed the wrong criteria. That was my error. So in order to, if we went ahead and held the hearing with the improper notice, down the road, sometimes someone could challenge any decision that was made based on that.
Okay.
And
So it's pretty precise, and we do want people to know and be involved. That's
Correct.
That's the whole purpose.
And we apologize to the applicants, and this is also the ones where we erased their tape inadvertently, so we'll have to be just extra nice to them when they come on May 18th.
So we make mistakes.
Yeah, I think so.
Black ink. It
Yeah, right.
happens.
Okay. All right, thanks, Joe, for the
Yes.
explanation. Now we are, well, actually, that wasn't even official business. That was for more information, so thank you. We'll read the calendar. Today, it's noon, Marion County Woodburn meeting. Are you going to that, Commissioner? I'll be there. I know I made a point. Okay. I made a point to change my schedule so I could be there. At Woodburn, Luis's Taqueria, 523 Front Street, Woodburn. Today at 3 o'clock, one-on-one department head elected officials with Jeff White, Finance, in the Silverton Conference Room here in Courthouse Square. Tomorrow, Thursday the 5th, 7 a.m., Salem Chamber Policy Meeting. Location, Salem Chamber of Commerce. I believe that location got changed to the Broadway Commons for tomorrow. We might want to just update that up on the website. At least that's what shows up on my calendar. The 5th, Thursday, tomorrow, 9:30 a.m., department head elected officials meeting in the Senate hearing room here on the 5th floor in Courthouse Square. Also on Thursday, the 5th, Pay for Success Steering Committee on the 5th floor in the Silverton Conference Room. I believe, did I say elected officials was in the Silverton Conference Room? It's in the Senate hearing room. It's down here this time, right? Commissioners Boardroom. Okay, so let me go back. On 5/5, which is Thursday at 9:30, the department head elected officials meeting will be in the Commissioners Boardroom on the 5th floor here in Courthouse Square. Pay for Success, which is at 1 o'clock on Thursday the 5th, will be in the Silverton Conference Room Is that correct, or are you going to be in the commissioner's boardroom for that one?
No, I think they said we had to be in the Silverton room, and I
Okay.
don't know why.
So it's Silverton Conference Room on the 5th floor here
But
at
if
Court
not, we will
Street.
direct people who are.
Right. They show up at the front desk. We'll make sure they get there. On the 9th, which is Monday at 8 o'clock, Association of Oregon County Steering Committees, Legislative Committee and Board meeting that goes on till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The Local Government Center at 1201 Center Street Northeast in Salem. On the 9th, Monday at 9 a.m. to 9:30, an executive session of bargaining pursuant to ORS 192.6602D in the Silverton Conference Room, 5th floor here in Courthouse Square. On Tuesday, the 10th, 7:30 a.m., Stayton, Marion County Covered Bridge meeting at 510 North 3rd Avenue in Stayton. On Tuesday, the 10th, at 4 o'clock, Marion County Public Safety Coordinating Council here in the Commissioner's Boardroom in Courthouse Square on the 5th floor. On Wednesday, the 11th, at 9 a.m., we're back here for our weekly board session. And on Wednesday, the 11th, at 2 p.m., one-on-one department head elected officials with Alan Haley at Public Works.
So the reason I'm not going to Woodburn today is because I have been invited to speak with the CAN Centers through the Salem Leadership Foundation about reentry and how the churches might get more involved.
Fantastic.
So, we talked about it in December, and it took us this long to get me on their agenda, so I'm excited to be able to go and.
Good organization, does good things.
Well, I don't have
And
anything
you're-
serious.
You've got awards or something in Rotary, right?
Well,
That
I'm
you gotta
setting
do?
up and then getting a crew together, and I haven't been, the second Tuesday or Wednesday of each month I have on my calendar, must attend, but no, they book over it, and I haven't been. So I gotta get a crew together to go over the scholarship applications, and it's next week, and strawberry sales. I know, I
I
thought,
just took my last bag of blueberries out of the
All right.
freezer. I gotta find blueberries and strawberries for my daily
West
smoothie.
Salem had blueberries listed too. I don't think we're doing those, but
Who does?
West Salem Rotary at least was on that form yesterday, just for your sake.
What form?
Oh, at the breakfast we went to.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh.
Okay. Well, the Farm Bureau's here. They can direct me where I
Yeah,
can get
find
my
us some blueberries.
I need blueberries I can freeze for my, and
Yeah,
I
we didn't get
paid
them at the
top dollars.
Swine and Wine this year.
I know,
because,
what happened?
What's his name? Who's the guy that lives
That
in
does
St.
it?
Paul that is on the board? Can see him. Anyway, he got a different job. He doesn't work for the same farm anymore.
Okay, so
Not
we
Dylan.
need a blueberry farmer to do some donations. I'll talk to
I can
Steve
find it.
Johnson or somebody that we know here in town.
Seemed like we made a lot of mistakes today. I referred to them, and I had an idea that we'll have a proclamation. We'll make May 4th the Mistakes Don't Count Day. You kind of just get them all out of the way, and there's no repercussions. How would that be? Kind of a
Sounds
dispensation thing. I like the sound of it.
sounds good. Is that legal?
Is today the 4th?
Oh,
Yes.
Nathan.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Some
Nathan
people,
Leon.
some people,
That's what it is.
some people
Nathan.
celebrate May 1st as May Day. We're gonna celebrate May 4th as, what did I hear this morning? May 4th is something. Some celebration. I can't remember what it was.
Just a thought.
May 4 or something. May 4 you.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So,
Sounds like we're done.
yeah, we are.
Let's go get to work.
Let's get to work. All right. We are adjourned.